Like and subscribe if it's your vibe. If it's your vibe, like and subscribe. Welcome back to the Matthew Gordon Effect. Side effects gonna vary with this one. All right. PC game is growing on me. I ain't gonna lie. It's growing on me. Maybe again, maybe I'm in my honeymoon phase, but this isn't the first time that I felt this way. And I'm starting to feel like it's just coming back because I felt this way a couple years ago when I first got my gaming laptop, and I did enjoy it. But it was intimidating for me at first. And the reason why it was intimidating at first is because was coming from I'm coming from console, where it's a console, you literally buy the game, you pop it in, and it works. It's not always the same. It's not always like that with PC. There was a little bit of I wouldn't say it was a learning curve. It was a little bit of you had to understand what it was, right? So when I first got my gaming PC, like I literally only downloaded like 3 games. I downloaded this game that's like it ran on the PSP. It was called Trails in the Sky, the first chapter before they did the remake. I downloaded that game and I played it, and I loved it because it was running so smooth, right? It didn't run that smooth on the PSP when I played it years ago. So I liked it. Steam again. And I was playing it, and I was enjoying it. I did notice at the time that certain games, like I didn't know, like it wasn't really advertised like that. But I remember when I bought Ninja Gaiden Master Collection, I went on my PC one day and I just checked out the Xbox app and it said Ninja Gaiden, and I clicked it and it said install, and I'm like, oh, what the hell? And so I installed it and I played it there. And I distinctly remember when I was playing Ninja Gaiden on my gaming PC, and it just happened because again, before I bought my home, we were living in this 3 bedroom condo. Me and my wife, our children, blah blah blah. So TV, we had the big nice TV in the living room, and then we had a TV in the room, and then I had my gaming laptop, and then I think I had my G Cloud at the time. That was my portable device, and so basically how it would work is if my kids wanted the TV, my Xbox and my PS5 were in the living room, I had to go and what I would do, what I first started doing, because I still had my One X in my bedroom. So if I was playing a game, I would just pull it out. If the kids want the TV, I'd pull it out. I'd go into my room and I'd play it that way. For whatever reason, my kids are watching TV in one room and my wife was watching TV in the next. And I wanted to game. And for whatever reason, just remote play just wasn't working on my G Cloud. I was pissed off. And I distinctly wanted to play Ninja Gaiden because I was stuck on some boss. And it was the first one and I really wanted to beat it. And I was just like, yeah, I want to play this game. So I didn't even think about it. I was actually just on my computer doing some work and I was pissed off. But then I just checked out the Xbox app to be like, yo, let me see what's up. Because again, in my mind right now, I feel like gaming, but I'm forcing myself to do some work because I'm trapped in my own house, right? My kids are bullying me, and my wife was like, yeah, get out of the room. I'm watching whatever the hell she was watching. So I go and I'm just checking out the Xbox app and I'm just browsing and I seen the Ninja Gaiden game, which is the game I want to play, and then it says install. And I'm like, what the hell? So I installed it. I installed it and I started playing it on my laptop. I ended up beating the game that night, right? The first one. You know what I mean? Before I went and cracked at the second one. And no, sorry. I played this. I ended up getting into starting the second one that same night too, because I was near the end. So I started playing it, having a great time. So small condo, living room, one of those open concept living room, dining room, kitchen. It's all like in one area and they open concept it and all that good stuff. So my kids are here. I'm at the dining room table. I'm playing on the laptop and I'm having the time of my life, right? And I remember when I was playing it, I was like, yo, I'm vibing this. Like, I'm just vibing it. There was just something about the way it felt. I can't explain it to you. There was just something about the way that it felt. And so I'm back in this PC space now with the ROG Ally, and then I started once I upgraded the RAM on my Acer Nitro because honestly the specs are bad. Like it's got an Nvidia. I finally found out the specs. It's got an Nvidia. I think it's a 1650. I think that's what it is. Which is trash in 2026. It's trash, and it's got an AMD Radeon 4600H, and you know what I mean. So translation, it's made for 1080p gaming, and it's budget, right? Most modern titles, I'm as of lately, I haven't been able to get to run. I got Clear Obscure to run on this surprisingly. I just have them here. I got Thymesia to run on it. Thymesia is a good game. Check it out. It's like a spiritual successor to Bloodborne. I got I no, I didn't get Doom running on this. I didn't get Ninja Gaiden 4 running on this, I remember, but I did get a couple games running on it, right? Like Outer Worlds 2, I got it to run on here. And anywho, point I'm making is the feeling of PC gaming. It's a weird feeling, but it's a good feeling. I kind of like the feeling of PC gaming. I kind of like the way the game runs and the way the game moves, even if you're playing it at like low settings. You know what I mean? I think for me personally, when it comes to like low settings, it's only if the game looks ugly, then I don't really care. But like if it's smooth and playable at low settings, like it still doesn't. It's hard to explain. Only PC gamers might be understanding what it is I'm trying to say, because I don't even know what I'm trying to say. I just know that as of lately, I like the way I like gaming on PC. I like the way it feels. It's been kind of hard for me to go back to my Xbox. Right now, the only thing, and that's the thing, because Xavier, that's my Xbox's name. Xavier got nothing but run for the last 5 years. Like it was all it was, right? But it was all I knew. And even just the other day, I think right now what Xavier kind of has going for it right now is the fact that it's 4K and it's the big screen. So if I want to sit down and play like a cozy game or whatever, or just play on the big screen, then yes, I will gravitate towards the Xbox a little bit more, but not really. But as of lately, I'm playing on PC. Even sometimes, like again, I'm at my desk. My Xbox is right there. My PlayStation 5 is right there. My gaming laptop is right here. And my ROG is right here. And I catch myself half the time going between the ROG Ally or the gaming laptop. Literally. If I'm like, okay, I know I'm going to retire and go upstairs, so I'm going to game on my ROG Ally and then make my way upstairs and maybe finish it there. Right. Or if it's like, but for whatever reason, that's just where I'm going. That's just what I'm liking, and I don't know why. So it's growing on me. And if you're a console gamer, primarily and one and only a console gamer, give it a shot. Give it a shot. I maybe a couple years ago I would have been like no, but again, this is one of those things where I might have been speaking about that I didn't know like much about, but I'm kind of in it now. And like, don't be afraid of like certain things. Like, don't be afraid of like tinkering and stuff like that. Like, it's not. With things like Google, you know what I mean, to research what something means, things like the gaming community, like I'm finding out things and I'm kind of learning things about this on like the fly. And then it gets creative, right? Then you can start being like, yo, what if I turn this setting on? What happens to this? The only thing I got to worry about is if I screw it up so much that the game might crash because of some setting that I put and like it can't handle it. So you also got to know your hardware, right? You also got to know your hardware, and you kind of got to know your expectations. And yes, it can be a little bit overwhelming at first, but I like it, man. I'm not gonna lie. I don't know if it would take me away from console. I'm still standing by this by saying I want to see what Xbox is doing with Magnus, and then I'm gonna make my decision if I'm gonna stay console or stay PC. That's the honest truth. And I still probably wouldn't even get rid of my Xbox. Like, it's just been too good to me. But yeah, man, it's just growing on me. Some food for thought. Figured I'd throw it out there. It is what it is, man. I'm off this. Y'all take care.